Okay, good morning. It is it's Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd of the merry month of May. Double check. Yes, it is. And it's about, well, by the time I turn this off, it'll be about 8:15. And that's what I'll be starting. Today's an 8-mile trek, which I've only been doing fives and six, seven, six. It's hard to tell, but there were side trails each time and other extenuating circumstances. So anyhow, today I've got 8 miles, but I don't have a whole lot of stuff in the back. So in the pack, most of it's in the car, but I still carry, for a slack pack, I still carry my first aid kit, my poop kit, my water kit, and I've got extra water because there's not supposed to be a lot of water today. So I've got what, 1, 2 liters, another 3/4 liter, and 2 1-pounders. And 16 and 16 is 32, so I guess that's not a liter. Anyhow, well, a quart anyhow. Close. Liters, about 2 ounces more than a quart. So, a little more than 3.5 liters. And normally most people, I should be done around 4ish. We'll see what happens. Yeah, 8, 4 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, 4 or 5. So that's at 1 mile an hour. Now the first section, the first 2 or 3 hours is going to be tough. I'm at about 1,500 feet above sea level now, and the Audie Murphy Memorial is about 3,000 feet, 2,997 or something like that. So it's about 1,500 foot climb, which is a little more than a quarter mile uphill, straight up. But I get to do it over a span of, I think, 2 or 3 miles. So I don't know how bad it's going to be. But it's not going to be fun. It's not like a flat thing all the way. But the rest of it is not so bad after that. So somebody just pulled up. So I'm going to go ahead and, looks like a green plate like it's Vermont. Oh, and I'm right in the face here. I'm sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Because it's awkward talking to yourself in the woods with other people here. There's already 1, 2 cars here because it's a weekend. And it's a beautiful thing. And I will definitely turn you on later. Gotta come up with a different phrase. That just doesn't sound right. Okay. It is Sunday, the 22nd still, or whatever number, I'm not looking right now. And I'm in the woods. And this is similar to a lot of places where you've got the trail and it's flat. And then you've got quite a grade going that way and quite a grade going that way. One side's up, the other side's down. I gave you erroneous information before. I'm doing the same stretch of 8 miles, but I'm doing it backwards. In other words, I'm doing it, I'm walking southward from north to south, obviously. It was stupid to say that. And it flattens the grade somewhat. The grade on the way up, it's still 1,500 feet, but it's stretched out over a little bit longer distance this way. And I'm an hour, it's like 9 o'clock, just after 9, because the alarm went and then I sat down. And I've got to stop and take my pills. But, yeah, I've been uphill. I'm at about 2,000 feet now. So I got up about 500 feet in the last hour, and it wasn't too bad. I was pleasantly surprised. A lot of that, though, is because this trail, as you'll notice, is like many park trails where it's flat. There's not too many rocks, not too many roots, and it's well groomed. And so I'm doing about a mile an hour. And, nobody's waiting for me. I don't have a time schedule, so if I'm not there on time, it's great. It's not like someone said, okay, mile an hour, 3 o'clock, you ought to be here. So it's 4, whatever. So I can take my time, I can stroll, I can enjoy it, and that makes all the difference in the world. It is no fun. And I was trying to tell this to one of the other guys, and he said, yeah, that's awful, yeah. I said, try and, enjoy the hike. Don't schedule the shuttle if you can until like you're a mile or two away. Sometimes you can't. They're just too busy. They got too much to do, especially during busy season. A little off the bubble, and that's when the most people are coming through. You can better do that. You can better manage it. But, I've got my car parked at the other end, so it's not so bad. I can get there at midnight if I want to and to jump in. I can sleep there if I wanted to. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'm enjoying today. A little hot, and it's tough. It's going uphill. But I am feeling the benefits of the last, 3 days I hiked, or 4? I think it was 3. The exercise and stuff, and then taking the day off. Yesterday I took off mostly to hydrate, overhydrate, and overeat, and, relax a little bit. And there was another hiker there, Ron the Builder. Yes, he was named after Bob the Builder because he's got a habit of, he goes in every time he's at a hostel or a shuttle, he'll fix the car, or he will fix something around the place. He's gotten a few free nights in hostels for doing that, but that wasn't his motivation. He's just that kind of guy. He's Mr. Fix-It. So he's a nice guy. We hit it off together. And he was having real hard problems with his feet. And part of it, and he knows it, because he's going too damn fast. He's doing over 30 miles on some days. And but we talked, and then I drove him to town. We went to Walmart, because they have a nice pharmacy section there. Because really he needed mostly just first aid stuff for his feet. Different tapes, because he's not sure which one will work. Alcohol to sterilize. I mean, he's got the blisters and, all the skin's off, and you got the red blotch. And I said, yeah. So he's got triple antibiotic cream on it, and different patches and stuff. And, and then, because, well, I didn't have to talk him into it, but he took yesterday off, and I think he's taking today off too, because just let it rest for a little bit, And taking yesterday off, let my body go ahead and heal. And, I felt I think I only stopped once or twice in the last hour to stop and catch my breath. I didn't have to, it wasn't very hard. So, I mean, it's long, it's, a little tedious, just one foot in front of the other, but it wasn't hard. I've done much harder, so I'm happy. And yes, I'm munching out on peanut M&Ms, and this is a green one. Do you know what that means? Anyhow, yeah, it's been nice. It is getting warmer. It's only 9 o'clock, and it's starting to get warmer. When you wake up at 6, 6:15, whatever it is, it's a little chilly. And I was going to put on my, another layer and stuff. No. It's warm enough. 60 is not going to kill you for a little while. And I'm glad I didn't, because I can tell you right now, by 11, I'm going to be like, oh, it is hot. I'm sweating already. But when you stop and slow down, because I did it a couple times, you cool off right away, and you stop sweating. So, I won't bore you with my pill consumption, or I'll try not to. And oh, I actually have a signal here, or something. No, that's not even, this one won't pop. It's got no phone or Wi-Fi in it. Oh no, it's my weekly exercise. It's Sunday morning. Somewhere after 9, it hits me with the weekly exercise update. So, and yeah. And you're not supposed to eat in front of people. That's rude. Okay, I apologize for that. It just dawned on me. Yeah, so yesterday was a 0 day. You didn't do any mileage. But it was nice. We went to Waffle House, and we both ate. And we both have the same thing where we're like, yeah, you have to finish it. You have to finish eating, even though the first week, he's not on his first week at all, but I am. Your appetite just isn't really there, which is nice for your weight in your pack, because you can carry less and it doesn't bother you. But you have to eat, and you have to force yourself, because otherwise you'll get, you know, it'll just screw you up not having enough nutrition. So, yeah, we did that, and then I got a pint of ice cream, and he said chocolate milk. He read somewhere that chocolate milk helps hydrate you better than just water. So, what the hell? It's got a lot of calories. I think it was like 230 or something. And then the ice cream, and I ate the whole container, and that was 3 servings, and they were like 2 something each. So that was, you know, 800 calories. And what else? And as you can see, I got M&Ms and a few other goodies. And I picked up a jar of dill pickles. You say, why a jar of dill pickles? One, oddly enough, I remember when I was a kid, they used to keep them out in the deli, out in front of the counter, no refrigeration. And from what I understand, you can do that, and it's safe. And 2, I read an article recently, and very credible sources, I think it was one of the government ones, CDC, whoever, did studies, and they found out that pickle juice worked better for cramps. Hey, who knows? So, I've been trying to eat a pickle a day. I know it helps with the stomach problems. It changes the gut flora. You know, the microbes in your stomach, I think it kills the right ones and stuff. Because there was a period there where I had enough gas. My wife was having me sleep in another room. You know, I mean, literally, we didn't need to turn the heat on. We had forced hot air heating. So, I picked up a small jar, and you know, pickle a day keeps the gas away. And hoping it works, and the cramps, because I still get cramps in the morning. You're in different positions and a little contorted. Like when you're on a bed, you just kind of twist and you drop your feet down. When you're on a flat surface and a mattress and stuff, you're bringing your feet, you're bringing your knees up to your face to get your shoe on. And yeah, and the only thing I can do is I have to get out real quick and, you know, start exercising the legs. Because, yeah, it's very painful. That's not extremely painful, but it's uncomfortable, and, you know, it's no fun. You don't want to do it. And then the people, you know, if there's anybody near you, you're at a tent site or something, and you're, and then people are looking. So, and I'm eating them again, I'm sorry. Habit. Yeah. I'm going to go because now I'm just rambling and I'm looking for things to say. I had a bunch of things to say in my head, but they're gone now. Anyhow, he got all his foot stuff taken care of, and I met him at his tent this morning, you know, about 6:15, and, you know, 'cause he'd left a note with me saying, you know, if I'm not out of my tent by 6:30, wake me up. So we shook hands and said goodbye, and we have each other's phone numbers, so we'll probably talk in the future. All right, and that was the Ron the Builder story. I'll try and do a few more of these, because you meet, a lot of the stuff is you meet people with sometimes similar backgrounds, sometimes completely different backgrounds. Like there's another guy there, and he had his legs, I didn't get to ask him why, and I was kind of like, but anyhow, they're amputated. He's got 2 artificial limbs. He's trying to be the first double amputee with legs who does the whole trail. So, but he's waiting for a repair. One of his legs broke, and so he's at the hospital. He's been there a few days, and he's going to be there a few more because he's waiting for a leg replacement. That's got to be tough. And you know, the way he walks, you wouldn't know if he didn't tell you. You just think he was wearing funny-looking socks. That's it. He walks that well. So, God bless him. I don't know. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. Oh, Ron the Builder also has medical issues too. We met on the trail before we got into town, and he's got an aneurysm. And, you know, the way I understand aneurysms, I've known a couple people who've, you know, just died, boom, immediately when they pop. So I think if you know ahead of time, my brother has an aneurysm, an aortic aneurysm, and he's, you know, sees the doctor, all that good stuff, and he's trying to take care of it, stays fit. And but I've known I think maybe 3 or 4. Enough people. Some of them closer than others, some of them with more distance, a friend of a friend. But yeah, and it's like instant, bam. The closest one is the husband and wife were out in the front yard and they were doing some gardening, and I think she was mid-sentence and 2 words, and bam, that was it. It was over. And I don't know. Life is strange that way. So that's part of the reason he's out here. He wants to do something before that, and he is trying to avoid it. So I told him to slow down, 30 miles a day. On the one hand, it's good. On the other hand, when it's messing up your feet like that, it's not so good. So, and he's taking it to heart. He's trying to. And all right, now I'm rambling, and I'm still rambling. So I am going to turn this off. Sorry about that. Today I should see the Audie Murphy memorial, and when I get there, I'll talk about Audie Murphy and bore you again. Bye-bye.